Bow down before the ubiquitous brain eater. First, he washes your brain thoroughly, making sure to cleanse it of any and all common sense and reason and truth. Then he makes sure that he rinses it until there is no more desire for any kind of knowledge or evidence or proof or anything even remotely resembling what is called a fact. Then he spices it up with all kinds of superstition and mixes in some magic and mysticism, and then he adds some adoration and lies about an afterlife and some promises about a promised land, and well, only for the chosen ones, of course, whomever they are. And then he throws in a dash of divinity and sprinkles on a shitload of insanity, and then he finally finishes it off with a fine layer of fairy tale dust. And then he pops it into his sleazy bake oven and bakes it at exactly 666 degrees for 1 hour or until the end of the world, whichever comes first. Then, while your little mouth-watering brain is baking away, he prepares his special, supreme, supernatural slavery sauce, full of fear and pain and suffering, and laced with delicious illusions of redemption and salvation and hopes of happiness and perpetual peace and financial freedom and no more taxes except for the one on your soul that cost you your very life just so you could get to heaven and finally worship him for the rest of your imaginary afterlife. And then, when your brain is finally done baking, he takes it out of his sleazy bake oven and he pours on that special slavery sauce, letting it simmer until he is finally sure that your goose is cooked and your brain is dead. And then he eats it, and you are finally free forever from ever having to think again. You see, that's what you get when you bow down before the ubiquitous brain eater, even though you'd think that after eating billions and billions of poor little frightened, innocent, ignorant human brains that he might be getting sick of us by now. Which is why I've decided to keep my brain and offer him a cheeseburger instead, if he ever dares to show his face.